All right, we could talk about the most pressing thing that's been happening.
Steve Kerr.
That's a part of it.
Okay.
Steve Kerr benching Jayson Tatum 2 out of 4 games, I think.
Damn.
And he benched Joel Embiid earlier and not giving him any minutes at all. Tyrese Halliburton, I mean, we don't even have to talk about him. He's played like 9 or like 7 minutes.
He's
in
a great
total.
cheerleader.
Leave him alone.
I think he has like 26 minutes.
And 26 water cups handed out.
Well, that's with exhibition
30 high
games.
fives.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like
That's
in
a
total.
solid triple-double.
In total, fully,
No,
he has 26 minutes. That's like
you
like
got
a full
good
game.
vibes,
Like,
Hallie. All respect.
Yeah. Did you see the video of him, like, they're going down the aisle, and he goes, like, what does he think? He goes,
Yeah. It's like minus 1,000 aura points.
I like it,
He's
bro.
just
I
having
like
a good
it.
time, bro.
Yeah.
You always need that one dude that's not going to play that just brings good vibes.
It's just
and
funny
he's
that
doing
nobody's
it.
talking about him, though, is my point. Everybody's talking about Jayson Tatum.
What do you want to say about
how
Hallie?
No, actually, someone said some ridiculous shit, or Draymond said some ridiculous shit. He was talking about, like, bro, Hallie would be the best player on Serbia besides Jokic. Like, he was talking, they have no chance of winning, which is, he's kind of right, but, like, they proved him kind of wrong because they made that game really scary.
No, that was terrifying.
yeah, like
That
these
game was
days, you
terrifying.
can't say nobody like. In the NBA, it's known that you can lose. Like any team can lose a game to any other team. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Especially
And
if you
now-
played them 2 times before.
yeah. And now that a team, like now that the world is like catching up in terms of like how many people in a country are playing basketball, it's like I feel like for USA, we're still the best team, but it's more so like we're not like. We're not the fucking the 73-9 Warriors anymore. You know what I mean? We're the fucking I don't know, just
You know
like,
what
like,
I
a
saw?
like a 60-win team.
You know what I saw?
I mean?
I
Like,
saw like a stat about like the European players compared to the American players. So I think it was a Jimmy High Roller video like a month ago. He was explaining how back then there was like when the Dream Team played, it was like 3% European players in the NBA. But, like fast forward to today, it's like 32% or 35% of the NBA is like actually European. So that big jump and like the league is flooded with really talented
The
European
best 3
players.
players.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
league
The best
are
3 players. That's if you go down
international.
the list, are international players.
Yeah.
So like go from there, and then you have a lot of middle of the pack type of players, like that. So with all things being said, all these guys are NBA players. They're playing at NBA comp. It's gonna be good for their nation. So we are the best team, but like all these guys are NBA players. Like
Plus-
Bogdanovich plays against everybody.
yeah, they get
like
they
And
get
he's
10
good,
plus
too.
attributes for playing for the country. Everybody knows that.
forgot. Yeah,
They got literally the best player in the world on their team. So
they do.
And
it's
there was
just-
one dude, I forgot the dude's name, but the bro was hitting fucking like the craziest
yeah,
shots for
was
a
he, like,
while.
number 30 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whoever can get hot.
Bogey and
No
Jokic are
disrespect.
obviously like we know how good they are, but yeah, like that third dude, I forgot his name, but was just surprising me. I was like, Jesus Christ, like. And then the
Yeah.
rest of them were playing hella good. They were shooting like insane in the first half.
Hey, bro, that's the Jokic construction. You just need
Yeah.
him and a bunch of shooters.
Literally.
You go crazy, win a championship.
There's no way you're down and you can't play Tatum to help you win games. Like, I still feel like he's a top 5, 10 talent in the NBA, and you're giving him 0 minutes.
He's a winning
It's
player,
disrespectful.
bro. He's a winning
Yeah,
player.
it's
They're like
disrespectful.
saying so winning's not enough either. Like
Bro,
the
it's
bro
not
won.
even that. It's like, if he was one-dimensional, I'd get it, but this dude can do everything. He could pass, he could play
Yeah.
make, he could defend, rebound, like score if you need him to. Like his 3 hasn't been the greatest, but like he could do other things.
Yeah,
And
feel
I
like
don't
you're just
see
taking
why he
his
can't.
confidence away.
Why Derek White gets so many minutes? No disrespect, Derek White's been doing his thing, but like I feel like Tatum could do that and more. Like
He's better than Derek White in every way. To quote DeMarcus Cousins back in the day, this is getting ridiculous. Because dude, I'm like a Tatum
Hater.
anti, what I'm saying, hater. But like dog, like come on, like he
Dude.
does everything very, very, very well. Like
Derek White wasn't even supposed to be on the roster, and he's getting more minutes.
That is
You know how crazy that
he
is?
showed up late, and Steve Kerr's like, we rolling with you, buddy.
Yeah, and it's not like Jayson Tatum doesn't have any clout. Like he won a championship, cover of Sports Illustrated. He wasn't Finals MVP,
Bro, two
but
of
this
his
is the
teammates-
most popular he's
Two
ever
of his
been.
teammates are getting more PT than him.
dude, is he like a Mickey
All
Mouse
NBA player.
Is
Like
he Mickey Mouse? Like can I call him a Mickey Mouse player?
why?
I mean, look at him, he's not playing, right? Thanks to
It's not up to him though. I feel like his confidence is definitely like down because Steve Kerr's coach doesn't even believe that he's an All NBA player, one of the best players in the world, better players on the roster. He thinks Bam should be getting more. Drew Holiday's better than him. Apparently,
I don't know,
he's
bro.
always starting over him. Now he's second unit behind KD, and Jayson Tatum's probably going to not play any more minutes again tomorrow.
It's tough, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I mean, maybe he will. I don't know, dude. Steve Kerr, you got to answer for your sins, dude. I don't know what to say. I just don't understand what he's thinking, and then his reasoning is like, oh, it's a math problem. Like, what are you talking
Oh, I
about?
saw
bro?
that.
Yeah. What
does that
What are
even
you
mean?
talking
And he said he
about?
was sad about it too, and then proceeds not to play him 2 games later. Like,
Yeah, he was like, I'm like,
and giving
like
him
an
pity
idiot.
minutes for other games.
It's like this isn't. I don't know how you haven't planned this out or figured this out better. Like I know you guys put this team together for 1 year, but it's like it only happens every 4 years. So You can't be like, okay, if Jayson Tatum doesn't play, he's not going to play for another 4 years. These guys are going to be gone. Like LeBron's not going to be on the team next year and stuff. So,
do you think it would have been?
Do
you think it would have been smarter for him not to play on Team USA for him and like his brand, his confidence? Yeah,
I feel like it
He's a
could.
top 10
Honestly, feel
player,
like it could hurt him though, because like he's in a room with all these guys that he thinks he's like should be at the level of, and like he's not getting playing time. He's like him and Tyrese are on a bench together, like. And we know Tatum is levels above Tyrese.
Like Derek White's playing. His teammates who are like not on the level of him are playing more.
And
than
coming off the playoff run, where like, not saying his team carried him, but like Jaylen Brown won the Finals MVP. You know, his teammates Derek White, Drew Holiday got a lot of praise. It was a team effort. So it's like you come off that, and then you go to the Olympics to play in a team game, and like you're not even looked at there to play. So it's like it could hurt his confidence. Obviously, I don't know. Like he's probably super secure within himself. He knows what he could do.
This will hurt anybody. Because think about it. He's never been benched in his life since probably like elementary school.
That's what I'm saying. It could hurt him.
Like.
Yeah, it could hurt him.
So like anybody's confidence would get shook by that. Like not getting any minutes, and you're one of the best players on the championship winning team. Like
is he trying to throw him off for when the season starts? So then the Celtics suck.
I know some players wouldn't get their confidence shook. Like he's different, but Jordan, he would just use that as motivation type shit.
Okay, but Jordan wouldn't be
Jordan's
benched
never
either, though.
Jordan's
okay,
never.
But you know what I'm
getting,
saying? Like he was cut in high school, right? And he used that as motivation. Okay. So that type of thing. Obviously it's a different situation, but just having the mentality, like, look at those dogs. Like I feel like Anthony Edwards, he's been playing poorly lately. I don't feel like that's affecting him at all. Like he's playing more than Tatum, but like they benched him last game pretty much. He wasn't doing shit. So
Jayson Tatum should be not getting more minutes than Anthony Edwards, but like at least the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous that he's getting 0 minutes in multiple games. That makes no sense to me. Like, I get it if you don't want to play him 20 minutes, whatever. Like, you feel like these lineups are better, and I can't fault you because Steph, LeBron, KD, even Embiid, even though he doesn't rebound, have been killing it. And, like, Booker's doing this thing. He's been doing the best job of, like, buying into the role and just doing whatever is needed of him, which has really impressed me because I feel like that was one part of his game that, like, he's always, he's kind of a score-first guy. He could pass, but it's like, now that he's played with KD a little and on this USA team, it's kind of impressed me how he's able to handle that. So, yeah, it's just weird that Tatum, I feel like he's on their level. He should be getting minutes.
Man, Steve Kerr is falling down a pit hole that he can't recover from, and it's going to come and affect him in the season. I feel like if the Warriors don't do well this year, he's obviously going to be the scapegoat, even with the extension that he got. And people are already talking negatively about him right now. So that if that carries on to the season, he's not going to be in a great position. And if Steph Curry says the word, it's out the door.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? That they got Eric Spoelstra on the staff, but he's not the head coach, which I feel like I'm sorry, Steve Kerr. Spoelstra's a better coach than you, especially
100%.
Managing. Like,
that's what I was thinking too, honestly. Like,
he
I'm like,
why
is
LeBron's
Spoelstra?
big three?
Yeah, I'm like, why is
on.
Kerr the head coach and Spoelstra is like?
Because Kerr had the KD, Draymond, Clay, Curry days.
Not even that, because I think it was under Popovich's umbrella when Pop was running Team USA.
You ain't
so
Pop, bro.
he's not, but seniority, I guess.
I definitely think like Eric Spoelstra has more seniority. You know what I mean?
I think Missoula would have been a better coach. Like, I know I said that in
Keep
the
it
chat,
real.
but
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I feel like Missoula's a better coach.
No,
than
he's
Steve
not,
Kerr.
bro. No, he's not.
In 2024, I think
in
so.
big 2024,
Dude, anybody could coach the Celtics,
We need
and he
to
coaches
Joe Biden,
them
Steve
poorly.
Kerr,
We got a Joe Biden, Steve Kerr.
Okay, Joe Mazzulla's bad though.
No,
Use somebody else,
He
please.
just won a championship.
Not because of him.
He was contributing to that.
No, he actually hurt the team a year prior. They almost got swept with this damn near the same roster.
2024, not 2023.
Anybody I could have coached that roster and win.
no,
Come on, man.
You're tripping.
Nobody was beating that Celtics team
That's when
besides
the
the
coach
Nuggets or
matters.
something like
That's when the
that.
coach matters. Trust me.
Bro.
Missoula was
You
good.
could argue Steve Kerr's better, but Missoula's a good coach. Like you can't trip.
No, he's not. You don't even believe it.
Yes,
You
I
weren't
do.
even saying that
I
earlier in
do.
the season. Why do you think he's a good coach?
Because he was able to get them to a championship and win. And
Okay,
it was
but that
pretty
roster-
effortless. They lost 3 games the
Was
whole
that team not
playoffs.
the best roster in the NBA?
Sure,
Okay.
but it still doesn't take just having the best roster in the NBA.
By a mile. Like the team
Coaching
was
matters.
really good.
Brother, you saying coaching doesn't matter. Coaching matters. Him coaching
It
matters.
doesn't matter, but you could have had
He
like
instills
you could have had multiple coaches that could have
Bro,
won that. in
he
that
instills
situation.
confidence. He inspires. He does all these things. Behind
not
the scenes.
true.
Yeah, he does. What do you mean? Does
Bro, he shows them UFC highlights. I don't want to hear it. He inspires them. Brother,
That's why
do
you
not
like
tap,
him.
brother. Don't tap. Brother.
I mean,
Don't tap.
honestly, the way I'm looking at it right now is that like you can honestly say some of the same things for Kerr, considering like a lot of his success came like at the behest of like
Yeah,
That's
his
not
teams
true.
were better
Gifted.
than Missoula's. No,
Getting-
Mark
like,
Jackson
no
was
being
question.
gifted these teams. You know what I mean?
He's a better coach than Mark Jackson. I feel like he definitely elevated the Warriors to the next level, and Curry too.
I never say Mark Jackson wasn't a great coach, but if we're talking about roster, Steve Kerr had a much better roster.
KD
than Joe
days,
Mazzulla.
yeah, for sure. But before that, with the record,
But
2016,
I'm gonna be real
2015,
though. I'm gonna be real though.
that's Kerr.
they lost that year in the finals. We know what happened, and you know they would have lost
Go,
again the next
go.
year because they had to go get KD.
Go.
They knew they was gonna lose.
Yeah,
That's
they knew
not
they
true.
would
I mean, I
They
feel
would have
like
been a one-time champ.
They knew
if
they
it
would.
wasn't
That's
for
not true.
KD.
Yeah.
that's
I
facts.
don't think so. I
KD
think they still were
saved
competing.
the
They were
legacy.
still competing. You
Saved
can make the
the
argument,
legacy.
I'm not
but
saying
they're in the
competing.
competition. Yeah, so you can't say that they weren't going to win.
And you know they almost lost
The
to
Rockets
the Thunder.
would've beat their ass
Do you
for
remember
sure.
they almost lost to the
they went
Thunder
to Game
right
7,
that year?
Yeah,
the
they
year
came
that
back.
They went to the well, yeah. But do you know hard just come back from a 3-1? Like,
Exactly. So give credit
Like
to
they
the coach.
almost lost. That's what I'm saying. Like KD came and saved them. Like,
What do you mean? KD
They-
was on the Thunder.
Dude,
Yeah,
Russell
he came
Russell
next year
Westbrook
and
playing
he
for the
saved them.
Warriors in that series, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
What do you mean?
Russell Westbrook was like playing for the Warriors.
He sold.
Oh,
he
okay.
sold.
You know the
My
turnovers.
fault. Yeah.
Sold.